So first of all, uh, uh, I uh, I would like to introduce myself. I am a jumping coach uh, for jumping events. So high jump, triple jump, long jump. And I have been working in Turkish Athletics Federation since 2015 until 2022. Now I'm working with Uzbekistan Athletics National Team as international coach. You can see this my employment. I have been working a lot of national teams like Kuwait, Jordan, Qatar national team, and Ukraine national team for 15 or 20 years, about like this. So I have some experience, and also I have honest uh, to work with some very famous coaches like Professor Bondarchuk, like Mr. Ishik Bayraktar, uh, also, and this is good for my job. It was for 8 almost years. It's good experience for me. Uh, what I was working in Turkey. Mr. Ishik, you translate or no need translation?
No. We don't need translate. In the classroom, our teacher, our colleague is translate if they need.
Okay.
No problem.
So please next, yeah. There is my best athletes what I was coaching. So this you can see the triple jump woman Olena Hovarova. Now she is famous like a government woman in Kiev. You see her personal best 1496. Also Vida Palomar 2001, Irina Mikhalchenko 2001 in high jump. This is like elite level of the high jumpers. Also Konstantin Matusevich 2 meters 36 centimeters PB. He was jumping together with Mr. Ishik Bayraktar. He knows him. Please next.
Oh.
And this my best Paralympic girl. She was 5 times Paralympic, and the last one it was this year in Paris. She got 5 gold medals. You can see her PB 671 and 190 high jump, and she's Paralympic with the eyesight. Next one, please. And this is Mr. Necati Turkish athlete, Olympian, and he is a Turkish record holder 1737. And also the last one, it's Anvar Anvarov. Now I am working with him in Antalya training camp, and his PB in long jump 8 meters 22 centimeters. 2 years ago I started to work with him when he had a result 8 meters 00. Now 8:22. This is Uzbekistan record. This is my best athletes. Next, please. And first of all, I would like to introduce to remind you the basic principle of training. The first of all, this is like a phenomenon of supercompensation. Sure, every one of you knows this. That's if you start any training, any load like stimulus, you can see the picture stimulus. After that, the organism give reaction. This fatigue, organism little tired, and it takes time for compensation. Mr. Ishik, press again. Yes. And after this compensation, we have recovery time and adaptation time to recover everything what we lost in training process. So, and this time actually difference for any athletes and for any load. For example, for sprint training, it will be, for example, 48 hours for full recovery. For jumping, it will be a little bit little bit more. For power, for example, possible to be or less or more. And nobody knows exactly, but when we are make a training process, from our experience, we can check it exactly for exactly athlete, for example. Please, next one. So very important for this, for to know how we have to do training, how long time we have to have a rest between similar stimulus. We have to from practice we have to know this. So, but nobody knows exactly. But this is the basic of the training. So when we press, organism tired, after recovery, after we have overcompensation. We can see this supercompensation. This is your benefit. If we do this good stimulus and exactly in time, we start new stimul. So the fitness process, like a training process, going good. Mr. Ishik, next one, please. And next one. Yeah, and for this diagram, you can see the timing of supercompensation with different work. You can see here, for example, sprint workouts, full supercompensation. It's coming from 30 to 40 hours. What does it mean? For example, today we have Tuesday. If we do today sprint training, so full supercompensation, it would be after 2 days. And next training we could do with this time, after this time, and it would be the best time to use the same training, repeat the same training. So in this table we can see, for example, endurance, intensity, extensity, endurance. Also, strength training. For example, strength training takes time. To recovery after the strength training takes a lot of times, from 48 hours to 72 hours. For example, in my job, I'm using big strength training just after 72 hours. And this is from practice is the best way. Please, next one. So, if we want to have good fitness process, so good training process, we have to be smart. And if we will do so training not so hard, you can see this curve from up. Supercompensation will be not so big. If we will do so strong training, so big stimul, so it would be, you can see the last one, last curve. It would be recovery so late and maybe no supercompensation at all. So the key of good training, you have to feel and you have to know exactly when to repeat next training, which time exactly in your cycle, micro cycle or like a mesocycle. So you have to be smart. And all these scientific researches pushing us to be smart. Okay, Mr. Ishik, next one. If we will do good process, you can see that our fitness, our like a strength of our organism, it's coming better, better and better. But stimulus, it should be also bigger, bigger and bigger. And this diagram showing the best process, what we can do with the training for our performance. So next one, please. So, but this is we were talking about just like a principles of training, of good training process. So now we are coming for the modern models of the training periodization, because I explained about the just one microcycle. For example, if we do today training, sprint training, so next time we could repeat it after 48 hours. So if today Tuesday, the best time for the next training, it would be Friday. But how to put mesocycle or annual cycle, so like a monthly program or yearly program, how is better? So for now we have actually some models, mostly most famous three models of the periodization. So we coming for the next diagram. Yes. So this is modern models of training periodization. So you can see here, like traditional, the left side, traditional periodization model by Lev Matveyev. And these diagrams, we can say this is like a shape of the long-term adaptation process. This is performance. This is our sport shape. So by this periodization, the result, it's coming like this. But this is the first Professor Matveyev, he invented this method. This is like a general. Firstly, he put it in sports science, and it's easy way to do training. So if we're coming down, we can see these different colors, left side down, difference, yes, here, difference, these stripes. What does it mean? This is drills, actually. Simply saying these drills, like a general preparation drills, special preparation drills, sprint drills, strength drills, and the other. And all of these drills, from the start training, we are doing like parallel. All together drills, just some percent of, for example, we do strength, we do endurance, we do sprint training. So we do all the drills parallel. Every day, almost every day, we do same, but percent, for example, one day more power training, another day more sprint training, another day more endurance training, but parallel. And firstly, we do big volume, step by step increasing. This is green color curve, little bit upper. No, here, yeah. We are doing firstly like a volume with a low intensity. Intensity, this black curve. So, and step by step we are increasing our load. After that, before the competition period, we are put the volume down this green, it's coming down, and put intensity up. And coming to competition period. And in this competition period, we trying to get some best performance. If this upper, it's should be our fitness, our training shape should growing up like some by some curve, like A in the upper diagram. So second one, second periodization, it's periodization by Professor Yuri Verkhoshansky. Actually, why it's coming? If you can see the left side, we see the like a normal periodization. It's working, but how it's working and when it's working? When you are young, your hormone status is growing until you are growing. But after 20 years, 22 years, maybe 24 years, it depends of the person, it's already hormonal status. It's like a finish, not increasing more, and performance is stop. And Professor Verkhoshansky started to think how to do again, because 24 years, this is like the best age for the athlete. But after that, like the result is not growing up. So performance not growing up. And he invent some block periodization. He think like this. Okay, if we will do big load from the beginning, but only like a strength and jumping without any technical drills or sprint drills, because when you do, when you do strong power training and strong jumping training, you can't do fast something because it's dangerous. You can get injury. So he think like this. Okay, we do now just block of the like a special preparation with a deep jump, with a strength, with some drills to increase, like to press the organism more down. And you can see the upper here that the firstly your performance going down because you do just special preparation drills only for the power and jumping like a explosive power. After that, you can decrease after some time, but nobody knows how long time it takes. Depend of the athletes of coaching intuition, something like this. So after that time, you decrease volume. You can see the volume is very big. The lower diagram is green curve. Yes, this green curve, very big volume here, but just two or three drills you do. After that, you decrease the volume, and step by step you include another drills and technical drills, and more intensity you put in your training. So you decrease like very fast decrease the volume and increasing intensity. And after that, the results, the performance also like increasing. Yes, the performance increasing. And it was some like a new step in the periodization. But what happened in these two periodization models, you can see volume and intensity. They have a point when they have a cross. You can see no left side down this the point. Yes, this point cross value like a cross with intensity, and this time is very danger for injury because the muscles still not relax, but intensity already step by step growing. And in this time, normally this time before the first competitions, or like a beginning competitions, like a checking competition, normally small competition before you finish your preparation period and you start your competition period. So with the start of your competition period, you can get injury. And these two models of periodization, they have this point. So, and third complex periodization model invent Mr. Anatoly Bondarchuk. His model, it's looked like a traditional periodization model, but what difference between this model and this model? Performance is okay, is growing up like this. Also, the drills what you use, same parallel. If in block periodization you have like a step by step, you have just firstly you have big power and the strength. If in periodization of Verkhoshansky, you have block of drills, here you have parallel also. You use training, jumping training, sprint training, if we're talking about athletics. So it's parallel. And this is very convenient. So it's comfort for you. And but if you can see the intensity and volume, it's like a parallel also. In this diagram, it's like a two parallel, but in life, it's a little bit different. So it's growing up step by step with angle. In volume and intensity, growing up a little bit, but not too much. Yes, like this. So, and what we can see here, we have no this across intensity and volume. We don't have conflict between volume and intensity because every time you increase little bit volume, increase little bit intensity, and you are waiting until your athlete getting form, getting you the best performance. And how long time it takes, nobody knows until you not do training. So what does it mean? For example, today you start training. When you will get your big performance, you start do some program parallel, all the drills you do parallel, and you are waiting. Normally by last Bondarchuk experiments, it's about 30 to 50 training session. So you do this session and it should be same load and same drills. If you will change drills step by step in your by your training, it's possible you never get in your the best performance. For example, in first model in Matveyev model, normally you are changing your drills, not only volume and intensity. You can change your drills by for example, 2 weeks you do one training, another training, another drills you do next 2 weeks. After again you change drills, and when you are growing for the children, for example, it's work very good. But in Bondarchuk already he was working with adult athletes, with senior teams, and he noted that if you changing the drills, some people never getting form. So result of them the same, performance the same. You start training, for example, 50 meters hammer throwing. After 2 months, you have 51 meters. So it's same performance. But if you are not changing the drills, you have some curve of your performance and you are growing. But you have to wait long time. So 38, 48 trainings you have to do, and every time writing the results and like observing your training. After that, your curve in your program, you will see your curve, personal. And this is, yes, this is a big step because this is more physiological model because every athlete get your personal program, personal reaction for the load, for the training. So this is most. I explained these three most like a modern periodization models. Mr. Ishik, please next. Yeah, this is showing this diagram showing this point. Press again. It should be some. Yes, yes. You can see this is with normal periodization, traditional periodization model. You can see the volume of the load, upper curve, after performance and intensity. And volume and intensity has this point, a cross point. And this is the time of maximal risk of injury. You can see general preparation period, special preparation period, and the end of the special preparation period. You can see this point across volume and intensity, and this is this time the maximal risk of injury. You can see this is like on the diagram, and you can never forget it. So if you pass this across this point without injury, you are lucky. So and your performance growing up, and you can get peak condition. This is no problem. But this is how to say. The coach should be very professional and feeling your athletes very good. So, Mr. Ishik, next one. And this like a standard recommendation for the general periodization model. For example, if you are working with the kids, you can do general exercise, just like a fitness, left side, Mr. Ishik, left side, like all just general preparation exercise you can use. And because kids very good growing up, anyway, the performance is growing up. After that, like you can go for the next age group. Step by step, you increase special preparation drills and decrease general preparation drills. And when you get performance period, the last one, special preparation drills, maybe it takes 90% of your training if you're comparing with general preparation. So this is, but when you are growing up, it's working. When your organism is stopped, it's not working so well. Not everyone can do this training by this system. Please, next one. Yeah, this is also, you can see here, same explanation for traditional models. Actually, this classical periodization model, you can see general preparation volume, special preparation volume. You come in from general to special preparation. The volume, general volume is firstly growing up after growing down, and intensity is growing, and performance is growing also. So it's this is very good model. It's working good. And this is actually by Russian, but we can see here the same diagrams how to do. Press, please. More. There is some colors diagrams. Actually, this is this by year by year. It's coming. For example, this one peak only. So you can get your perform peak condition. For example, if you start training in in 10 months it's October. So after in August you can get peak condition, for example. Please, next one. Yeah, this is last. Yeah, this is where is the star? There is a peak condition. You can step by step do training, especially this very good system for the long distance runner. It's working very good. Yeah, this is. You can see the green one is volume. Volume is going down. This red one is intensity is growing up, and the peak condition is yellow one is coming. Performance is coming. This red one, red with performance, it's coming up to the peak condition. Yeah, next one, please. And this one diagram is showing for the block periodization model. So general and special preparation volume, you can see the this green one and the yellow, yes, this figure. This is big one volume and with the strengths and some drills for explosive power. For example, after you growing down this, putting down the volume and the intensity step by step growing up, and you put here technical drills. And you can see this red one, this explosive index. Mr. Ishik can explain what does it mean, because he's every time checking this. I don't remember exactly name of this, but I write here explosive index. So you can see the firstly, all explosive is growing and falling down. And after that, when you stop volume, this explosive index is growing up, and in that time you put technical drills and competition drill, so your value your performance is growing. Yeah, this is. And you have just this special tonization volume. Just make a tonization and do your performance. You do your competition exercise, for example, jumps or throwing or something, and little bit make a tonus in your muscles, and you get also good result. If you not get injury by your way like this. Please, next one. And this diagram showing just how to build annual model, annual training with this block periodization system. Also, this is actually just the picture, but you can see red one is this double peak periodization. So you can do it like a two times per year, like a peak condition. You can get peak condition 2 times per year. But this is just like example. Please, next one, and we are coming for the complex periodization model by Anatoly Bondarchuk. What, for example, I'm using this periodization model. So it's so easy to see here on the diagram. We can see that technical drills, special drills, and general preparation drills we can use parallel. And when we start training, everything is step by step. Your load a little bit growing up, and your performance is growing up. But you do all the drills parallel until you have peak condition. Peak condition is here. Normally, peak condition is about from 1 to 2 weeks only. After that, if you are continue training, you lose your sport form, so you lose your performance, everything, and suddenly. So this is like a most simple model, diagram to show this model. So easy, but what we have in practice? In practice, we have different reaction for the training. For example, one athlete, he has reaction number one, this A, number one reaction, this lowest one. You start training and your performance step by step growing up until the peak condition here, and after you lose forma. Second reaction, this is another athlete. He's losing firstly your performance. You start training, but your performance is growing down. Until, for example, in 1 month, you every time you do training, but performance is going down. It's strange a little bit. After it stop and start to growing up. And repeating the same same process like in first group. And peak condition you have here. And after that peak condition, anyway, you will lose your form. And third reaction, it's about 30% of people, they have like this kind of reaction. So you start training, your performance is not growing up, not going down, it's just parallel, like you jump, for example, or you throw 50 meters, 2 months you throw 50 meters, but you do training, but performance is not growing. It's strange. After 1.5, 2 months, suddenly you lose your form. You have 50 meters, for example, and suddenly you throw just 45 and you can't more. And you are feeling like you are sick. And this is called like a temporary losing the performance and you sport form. It's depend of person, but this losing the forma during about from 1 week to 1 month about. Also, this is depend of the person. So this is most physiologically model explaining how the organism react for the load. And after that, suddenly you start to feel better, like you catch grip, and suddenly your health is growing up, and your performance is growing up, and you can get your peak condition. Also, after this the very bad condition, you growing up, you get peak condition, and after again you lose form. And now you can ask why all the three reaction has after the peak condition lose form, and it's possible to keep this peak condition or not. And I tell you big secret, you can keep it. You can keep the form. Okay, you can lose little bit, like a few percent, but you can keep your your performance. Actually, 2-3 months it's possible. But what to do for this? You can see the red arrows. If you do, after you get your peak condition, you change your drills, not intensity, not volume, just you change your drills. And organism will adapt again for the new level of press. So you change the drills, organism need to adapt, and you maybe first a little bit go down and after go up, and it will be like this curve, up down curve, but you keep your level and you never lose your form. So you can keep 2-3 months, no problem, but you have to change this, and not only one time. After 3 weeks you have to change again. After 3 weeks you have to change again, and you can keep your season, and you can keep your performance from start season to the end of season with the same level. Because now this is like a commercial competition, it's very important. So in first competition you get, for example, big result, and last competition in the season also you have to have good result. So this periodization by complex periodization by Professor Bondarchuk it's like showing that it's possible to keep the same level of the performance when you get peak condition for the good level. And this is like a target of the sport to be every time ready to compete in season. Next, please. Yeah, and this is also like you can see here how to the performance is growing with the periodization by complex method. So you can see volume and intensity, it's parallel, it's growing parallel, little bit up, little bit down, but volume and intensity parallel. So no risk for injury. You adapt, your body adapt for the load and intensity, and for you is no problem. Also, you can adjust when you need like to grow up the performance, when you need little bit press your organism and to get peak condition a little bit later. So you can adapt everything for your body. And this is like a more individual, this complex periodization model. It's coming, it's very good. It's like for the top athletes, it's very, very good. Actually, most of them using this model. Thank you. Next one, please. And this is how to use this method, this periodization method, by on annual plan. For example, if your athletes can get in forma for 2 months. So upper this line showing this red one with this developing sports shape. 2 months you work, for example, October, November, you get like a 2 months training, and you get your peak condition already. If you get in form in 2 months, young athletes actually they can get for 2 months in peak of condition. After you can get rest 1 month, for example. After again, you change the drills and you start again 2 months training. After you get also peak condition. This is very good for children, for example. If you have 3 months, you're developing of like a period of developing sport forma takes 3 months. You do 3 months. After that 3 months, you can get your peak condition. After you see, after 3 months, you can get saving sport form like a blue this square. You can keep the form after again change the drills, and 3 months again you develop your sport forma for the next level. And like this, year by year, months by months, you can increase your performance, and you know your body reaction, and you know what you do. So you can easily control yourself, control your athletes. It's so easy model. And for this, not everybody believe in this, But I'm working like this about 20 years, and I'm working 8, maybe more, maybe already 30 years. I'm working for this model, and from this 30 years, uh, I was working 8 years in Turkey, and I showing for the my dear friend Mr. Ishik Bayraktar that it's this model is working, and we got
Yeah,
not
sure,
bad result.
sure.
So just like this, and I'm very thanks for him because he was believing in this knowledge. So, and last one we can see Mr. Necati Er with his performance Turkish record. You can press and we can see the jump.
Şu anda.
It's coming so easy, but this is peak condition, and we put this peak condition. Dr. Ishik asked me, when you want to put the peak condition, I say this European Championship. And he said, not like a university, like a World University Games. I say, no, European Championship so important for us. Okay, we put it peak condition, and it was peak condition. And you can ask Mr. Nejati Er about his feeling about in this competition, and he will explain how he felt this peak condition, how it was.
Necati, burada mısın?
Buradayım hocam.
Evet, ne hissettin o yarışta? Onu bir anlat diyor hoca.
Vallahi işte ayaklarının yere değmediğini hissettim diyebilirim.
Peki öncesinde hani formun nasıl geldi o sezon? Bu periyotlamayı da dinlemişken ikisini birleştirsen bir sporcu olarak o sezonun nasıldı bu yarışmaya kadar?
Bu yarışmaya kadar daha öncesinde 2 kere hastalık geçirdim. Sakatlık geçirdim. Onların ardından böyle bir şey geldi. Ve bu benim vücuduma çok yansıdı. Mantar çıkarttı vücudumda. Benim bu yarışmadan önce hoca çok iyi bilir, solüsyon falan kullanıyordum. Ama bu benim çok iyi olduğumdan dolayı. Kendimi çünkü o kadar çok iyi ve heyecanlı hissediyordum ki. Yani kariyerim boyunca belki ilk defa ayaklarımın böyle vücudumla birleştiğini, her şeyi çok hızlı ve düzenli yaptığını hissediyordum yani.
Bilim çalıştı yani.
Evet.
Okay.
So now I'm working with Uzbekistan team, and I'm trying to follow this system, and I try to explain the coaches. Also, I had one seminar already, but they knows about this, but they don't understand exactly how it's working. Also, why I working there? Because the vice president of Uzbekistan Federation, Andrei Abduvaliyev, he is Olympic champion in hammer throwing, 1992, and his coach he was Professor Bondarchuk. And he called me after I finished contract with the Turkish Federation, and he called me and said, "Why don't you come to us? How you working?" I say, "I'm using the Bondarchuk system." And he said, "I know this system. I'm Olympic champion because of this." And he invited me and said, "But I never heard that somebody using in jumping this system." I say, "I'm using 30 years." And he said, "You're not using doping." I say, "No, why I have to use doping if I have this system, you know?" So he invited me, and directly I got this gentleman Anvar Anvarov who repeat like he proved this. You know, we work about 9 months with him, and his performance is growing. You know, and we kept this format until the Asia Games. You know. And suddenly, like he got some small fall, but with this fall he got 820 about, you know. So the performance, it was, we were keeping this performance, you know. It was hard, but it was keeping. He was number 4 with 8 meters 01, but it was attempts with fall 820. So the performance is keep. So this system is working. So thanks, Mr. Ishik, for invitation for this seminar, and I try to explain how to work. And this is not secret. Professor Bondarchuk published this many times, and many athletes using this. And last Olympic champion from Canada, we're now working with Mr. Bondarchuk, 84 meters, you know, 84 meters throwing hammers. It's a fantastic result. 86 meters, it's world record. And now the second place, it was 82, 2 meters difference. So it's big performance of Bondarchuk.
He easily drove this result in Paris. Yeah, I saw. And also, this guy is so young, I guess.
Yeah. Also, he 1 year before he won Budapest, also with big performance.
Okay. Arkadaşlar, Oleg'in sunumu tamamlandı. Sorusu olanlar, özellikle lisansüstü öğrencilerimden sorular bekliyorum. Mikrofonu açıp konuşabilirsin. Necati, senin varsa sorun, hocanı yakalamışken.
Maybe some questions we can answer.
Ha, evet arkadaşlar.
Hocam bu en son anlattığı bir tane bölümde vardı ya, böyle kutucuklar kırmızı, mavi ve sarılar.
Hı hı.
Burada e, kırmızı yüklenme, sarı dinlenme, mavi de fazla dinlenme gibi miydi? Neydi? Orayı ben tam anlayamadım.
Saniye. Bunda mı?
Evet.
Ya Oleg,
Yes.
he's asking about this paper, this screen.
Okay.
The yellow one is rest phase.
Yes.
Tamam, dinlenme fazı. Sporcunun performansı geliştirdiği faz. Bu da koruma fazı.
Red one is training just training, you know.
Sadece antrenman bu diyor. Bu da formu koruduğu.
Anladım hocam.
Is maintain of sport form ya.
Yeah, this is saving, maintaining, yes.
Evet. Var mı Necati Başkan?
Yok hocam, teşekkür ederim.
Evet, bizim yüksek lisans öğrencilerimizden yok mu soru? Peki. Oleg, thank you so much. Join us. It's very well information. We can learn from some theoretic book or paper. We can learn that, but it's important that you are in the area. Is the your experience so valuable for us? Thank you so much again.
Okay, thank you for your invitation. Anyway, I should share this knowledge because you see, it was not white. Now it's white already, you know. So we have to share everything.
You look like young. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Toplantımız şu an burada tamamlandı. Tekrar teşekkür ediyoruz Ole'ye bize kattıkları için. Önemli tabii, yani periyodizasyon, antrenman bilimindeki periyodizasyon tarihi Matvey ile başlayıp buna yeni bir soluk getiren Verchoneski'nin blok antrenmanıyla devam etmişti. Tabii bundan çıkan kompleks antrenman metodu da buna günümüzde diğer denemeler de aslında bu üç ana akımında altında değerlendirilebilir. Bunların karşılaştırılması da çoğu zaman bulabileceğimiz bilgiler değil. Oleg hem bunları teorik hem de kendi meslek yaşantısındaki örneklerle bizlerle paylaştı. Oturumumuzu burada sona erdiriyoruz. Tekrar Oleg'e teşekkür ediyoruz. Sizlere de katılımlarınız için teşekkür ediyoruz. İyi günler diliyorum. Oleg, have a nice day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.